Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. A warm welcome to those of you who are regularly following my videos, and I hope you find answers from where you are seeking, and also a warm welcome to those of you who are new to the way I am working. And I have no agenda, and I follow explicitly where spirit, and spirit in my case is my bigger soul, the part of me that cannot fit within my human body, but is also very much aware and aligned with being in source. And we work with the osmosis of all souls. Whether you're aware of this or not, you have a place within source. That's how you exist. That's the core of who you are. You are source. And through the osmosis, that if something is required within the collective, it then filters down through my spirit into these readings. I step aside, so I have no idea as to what's going to come about, and I follow explicitly where they're at. And also I am instructed which of the card packs to use, and these will run from Monday through to Friday, today being the last day, with a set oracle pack, and also the messages that we get through. And the purpose of this is the fact that Spirit has said that it is a one long reading from Monday through to Friday, and if issues are a little bit heavier, they will often turn up cards over several days. And there are also elements that come new because the work has been done earlier on in the week, and connections, releasing, healing has been accomplished by you. And so they're saying, without further ado, and to start to shuffle the cards. They have been shuffled off camera, and again several times, and again that I will start to shuffle them now, and they will direct whichever cards needs to come to the foremost. And we have our two. That's quick. We have our two. We do 2 cards in pairs, and then the rest of the cards will be done over on the YouTube channel, Etmir Balance Beyond Time. And we are today in the imminent arrival of the full moon in Sagittarius. In the UK, it's about 7:15 tonight. 7:15 p.m. is around that time, and it will vary wherever you are within the world. So you need to check that up. I am not an astrologer, although I do very much honour the energies that we are living with here, because it literally dictates our day to day and hour by hour the movements of what's going on in the heavens, and the energies that we are being pounded with on the earth plane. It's a Garden of Eden, a den being a cave to hide away from these energies, and a Garden of Eden is back in the 70th level of universes, which is where this particular universe was birthed out from. And there's another one at the 71st level, which is a bridge between here and the 70th, when we're back into the Garden of Eden. Often mentioned as the coat of many colours. It's a flower constellation set up, and even the stars will be altered within the heavens. And this is a project we, through the Etmirs and the star seeds and light workers, will be looking to address once that you have prepared yourself to be able to work in honouring who you are and the gifts of the keys and your activations that you have brought with you onto this earth plane. Do not give your keys and gifts away to the lesser levels of energies. We are working at 6th, aiming to be through to 7th and on through to the 9th dimension wave. And there are other ones that are working at the 5th dimension, 4th and 5th dimension, which, although it's good, is not as high as your potential. And it will be good for you to be able to uncover and discover the true power of you. So do not make up your mind to join this or to join that, but always link in with the heart center to see what your inner child is saying. Is it good or is it bad? Is it for you or is it not for you? We all have our own individual paths, and they're also saying that it is the eclipse, and this is the first of 3 eclipses. Normally there are 2, but we are going to go on to the new moon and the full moon thereafter, and we will conclude with the three eclipse this season. And it mirrors the eclipse that were going on in the beginning of the year in January. And also this is linked to the clearings or what you have been going through for the past 18 months. So if you feel as though you've been struggling, there have been issues that have been considerably longer than the 18 months, but it's the 18 months in specific that is connected with what is going on with these retrogrades, of which there will be 7 this year going into retrograde, which is a very large number, not normally known in that volume, and also these 3 eclipses that we are going through now. And in the shadow side, in the eclipse side, it can be a true awakening in the sense that you will suddenly find that you have a nugget of information that you have always known but has remained hidden from you whilst you've been in this particular body, in this particular lifetime, in many lifetimes. And these are being revealed to you, and that is why, rather than fear the eclipse, as they have been, it's because of the darkness and the depth of feeling and emotions that it can actually release. Honour them and contemplate on what it is that your soul is revealing to you through this Sagittarius eclipse. It's powerful. I have also had my own revelations because often they kick in prior and up to the actual event. And then what has been revealed in that, it's like being sucked in to an event, and then it's the releasing that will carry on for several weeks after. And this will often bring confusion and heavy tasks to actually honour what it is that has been released. And this will be, you do not need to consciously think about it. It's going to automatically be drawn into you during the, at least the next fortnight, could be quite heavy for certain of you, especially if you are aiming to go on through to the higher dimensions beyond the 5D. Okay, let us start with the cards. And they said to start with the one on the bottom. So I put that one aside and we will turn this one. And we have number 11. And for those of you who are into numerology, it's wise to be able to look up the meaning on Google and various other places. What is the meaning of 11? And this is the master number. And the master numbers that we are particularly interested in, with the work that we will be doing with resetting the heavens, the star systems, is 11, 22, 33. And so you are in the stage of, it says balancing act. And you have your, all vessels are equivalent to the vessel of your body, and that you are in the stage of a very delicate balancing act, walking the thin line. And the only way for you to walk and harmonize with walking the thin line is to absolutely trust with love. Without love, there would be a swift fall and heading back into the third dimensional way of beings. But by going into your heart center and overflowing with your love for you, holding on to your love. This is not about an outward journey. It's about your inward journey. It's not about the physical outside of you. It's about the core essence of you, where your soul and your body and your inner child meet within your heart center to express and bring about absolute divine pure love, your source love, how you are in the in source itself. When your soul actually sits within source, you can only reach being in source if you are completely balanced within love. It's the only way. And within the love, your soul will guide you to where it is that you are at. And yes, people of light have very, very heavy journeys, far heavier than the average closed off beings, because they are fodder. They just, like cows, they are herded from one place to another, or kept entrapped within a field, within their homes, within their jobs, within their way of being, their community. And so they are not of a threat to the controllers. They behave according to the mind constructions that have been implanted within the heart, I said heart, but it should have been within the mind. They are trying to access the heart and to shut it down. And that is why those with an open heart and those who are capable of carrying and holding great wealth of light, their own light, this is what the controllers do not want you to have. It is yours, and they want to belittle you to the point that you will automatically give it away to them. Think about that. Okay, we're going to go over to this one here, and we're going to draw the card afterwards, is what they're saying. And we have here Field of Dreams, and this is a 21, which equates to a 3. And although we do not do tarot, because it stops at the 10, and we work to the 13th level to get the keystone, this final releasing to be able to go through a set of circumstances, a portal into the next level of being. And we have here Field of Dreams, and this is the coming together of the tribe, the Etmerian tribe. And by resonating with the energy of the Etmerian, you can be a star seed or a light worker. Only you will know within your heart that you are feeling, you are being called to on the higher realms, on the ether realms, to be able to find your soul tribe. And you are now coming together in your groups, and you are locating the groups, whether they're online on the internet or whether they are closer to you. But of course we've got the social distancing, but it's within the heart, the connecting. And in the doing so, your dream can also bring your uniqueness of your pure soul into the field of dreams, into the collective dream. And we are weaving a dream It is not an old dream that we have been in this nightmare for thousands of years, since the arrival of the Anunnaki and the fallen angel and the reptilian race that's on here, on this planet, amongst others. You have been sucked into their dream. It is not your dream. You have been belittled if you step outside the parameters of their old dream. But you are a more ancient and wise and most powerful being, far more so than you can possibly at this stage even realize the absolute power of who you are. And it's time for the tribe to come together. And I have been instructed by Spirit to start these daily card readings to say to those who feel within their heart that they resonate with what we are, our values and who we are within Etmir, you will align and find your true, they're saying soulmates, twin flames. And this may not always be on this earth plane, but because you're coming together as a tribe, you as a star being will also have a counterpart on your own star. And these are the beginning of the star songlines that you will be coming together to. This is the reason to honour, to open up and to clear the debris of the air, to be able, the ether, to be able to link your star and the brilliance of your stardust here on the earth plane, to join with Mother Earth's mantle to help with her ability to transform into having a heart of gold, alchemy, from a core of iron. That is our agreement before we even came here. You chose to come here. You chose to be part of this mission. Welcome. And as friends, we are all unique. You are unique. You are powerful. So we don't put people on pedestals or gurus or anything like that. We are all human beings, more or less, that are on this earth plane coming together to assist Mother Earth in her alchemy to be able to rise to a pure heart of gold. You already have there, you already know the way. So we have come to, in a way, teach Mother Earth how to transform into gold by just being. We don't need to do anything, we just need to be. And we will move on to one of these cards to see what the final message is from here. We are not in a hurry to build our group, but what we are interested in is to literally calling in those that were waiting for this to know that they were becoming awakened. And so it is the quality of the beings that have agreed to be part of this Etmir journey are the ones that are now finding and will be growing our community. And for those who feel as though that they want to follow through with the courses, please do sign up for the Etmir News. The details are below. And it's early days as yet with the Etmir News, but it has great potential. And it's just a statement that they will be going out with every new moon. And the first one went out with this new moon. very restricted on time, but it's just going to be a connecting vessel for where these courses are going to offer you a different future. So we will look here, and we had this card yesterday, and I'm being asked to draw on it again. Please do. Oh, and they said to take the one underneath as well. Okay, we'll do that. Yep. We have two today. Okay. This was the one that we've had. If you check out the older videos this week, we've had this one. And it's all about having gained your keystone, which is the one at the top that stops the whole lot falling in. It's the 13th stone. You then have the right to step up to your door and taking the handle, knock. You are your own master keeper of your doorway, and so by just reaching out with your hand you can swivel the handles, and the doors will open. The doors are very old. There's a lot of these old-fashioned square-headed nails. These are all handmade in the day, and what they're saying is that you have come through the old dream, and now you're going back to the ancient dream. Much more powerful than before you went into this journey with the Anunnaki and the fallen angels. And on opening the door, they're now saying to come to this card, and within your heart center, you open your own absolute lush, rich inner world through the door into your heart center. It's a very powerful place to be. And here we have the ancient ones in the form of trees. And in the newsletter, I am to explain a little bit more about the elders, the tree elders, connected with Mother Earth. And they're saying now just to turn them and to read the messages. And this one is: a stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. By walking within, you are your own stranger, your future self that you have not yet met. So there is no need to fear the stranger within you, because it's been hidden for so long behind closed doors, and you have been cut off from the stranger of yourself. Thus it is time to step up and to honor these eclipses. Do not fear what your soul is going to reveal to you, but honor them, embrace them without fear, just totally love, unconditional love and honor. You will be stepping outside of your comfort zone. To remain in your comfort zone, the doors will remain locked. You will keep your own doors locked because your soul knows that you are not prepared to step through. It would not be safe for you. But by stepping out of your comfort zone, you will be able to fling open the doors and go into these amazing places to meet your future self. And we will now turn to this other card. Begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now here. And it does say at the bottom, pass this card on. In other words, you will be meeting the stranger of yourself. But only when you've opened the doors and you've opened the doorways into your heart center to be able to step out into your inner world with absolute love. And here they're pointing me to this amazing architecture. It is a creative endeavor. You are a powerful, creative being, and that can be any field whatsoever. And just by being within you, that doesn't need to be specific. Others do have an absolute reason that vibrates through them. Others are to just hold the energies of the elders upon this planet. I will leave those two with you, and may I say that if you are not carrying on with the extended reading on my YouTube channel, Etmir Balance Beyond Time, and we are going to depart for the weekend, please do have a fantastic weekend. Be very, very easy on yourself. We have challenges ahead for the next fortnight until we come out of this eclipse energy and into the next new moon, which is also an eclipse. And it is imperative that you will be encouraged from your own circumstances, your own soul, to step out of your comfort zone. And by preparing yourself that whatever it presented to you is your best ability to expand and to grow yourself. I wish you well on your journey, and do please look back over the whole of the week, because this is the last time this week that these will be used. This is the end of the week's message, and they are unfolding as the week unfolds. And so until we meet again, may your heart star shine brightly.